Tejas have always remained a headache for the Indian Air Force, and its year of upgrading and maintenance have made Indian Air Force walk in circle. Now again, India has prepared itself to burn billions of dollars to uphold their national symbol. India has signed a landmark $7 billion defense contract for the procurement of 97 domestically designed Tejas fighter jets, marking one of the largest single orders of combat aircraft in the country's history. The deal was finalized with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, or HAL, as New Delhi looks to modernize its air force amid regional tensions and the long-delayed retirement of its Soviet-era MiG-21 fleet. The MiG-21s, inducted into the Indian Air Force as far back as the 1960s, have been a backbone of India's air defense for decades, but also a source of controversy. Out of 874 MiG-21s procured, nearly 400 have crashed, leading to the deaths of around 200 Indian pilots. The high accident rate earned them the grim nickname, the flying coffin. Originally scheduled to be retired in the mid-1990s, successive governments extended their service life through upgrades. But now, their final flight is scheduled for a ceremonial flypast in Chandigarh, signaling the end of an era. The Tejas program, which was first conceived in the 1980s, has been promoted as India's indigenous solution to replace the aging MiG-21s. The first Tejas fighters entered service in 2016 after decades of delays, redesigns, and cost escalations. The latest order is for the upgraded Mk-1A variant, which includes 68 single-seater fighters and 29 twin-seat trainer versions. Deliveries are expected to begin between 2027 and 2028 and will continue for 6 years. The Ministry of Defense highlighted that the aircraft contains over 64% indigenous content, with more than 100 Indian companies contributing to its production. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh hailed the deal, declaring that Tejas will become the mainstay of the Indian Air Force in the years to come. However, critics argue the Tejas project has been plagued with shortcomings. Despite decades of development and billions of dollars in spending, the aircraft has often been criticized for lacking advanced technology, effectiveness, and performance standards compared to its regional rivals and global counterparts. Military analysts point out that the Tejas is less capable in terms of payload, range, and endurance compared to fighter jets operated by Pakistan, such as the JF-17 Thunder, jointly developed by Pakistan and China. The JF-17 has been in operational use since 2007 and has already been exported to other countries, while the Tejas has yet to secure any international buyers. Cost is another area of concern. The Tejas has become one of India's most expensive defense projects, with development costs spiraling far beyond the original estimates. The current contract alone amounts to $7 billion, and critics warn that the long delivery timeline, stretching to 2034, may leave the Indian Air Force dependent on imported fighters for critical needs. India already signed a separate multi-billion-dollar deal in April for 26 Rafale fighters from France, adding to the 36 Rafales already acquired. Despite its limitations, the Tejas is part of a broader push by New Delhi to build a domestic defense manufacturing base. India has unveiled ambitious projects such as the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, or AMCA, which aims to be a fifth-generation stealth fighter. India's air power strategy remains heavily influenced by its rivalry with Pakistan, as well as concerns over China's rapidly advancing military technology. The memory of the 2019 and 2025 aerial clash with Pakistan, when both countries claim to have downed each other's aircraft, underscores the urgency of upgrading the fleet. While the Tejas order represents a symbolic shift towards self-reliance, the questions about its cost-effectiveness, delayed production, and technological gaps compared to regional adversaries remain unresolved. So, in a nutshell, India is very aware of its aerial capabilities, but due to the political facade of Modi, they are throwing dollars into a purpose that reap no proper objectives for the ill-capable Indian Air Force.